In the heart of Western New York, in a home that fittingly is a 12-minute drive from Highmark Stadium, lives Bills legend Jim Kelly.
What you got right here, Uncle Jim?
Oh my goodness! Goal line to goal line.
Okay.
Jim Kelly hails from coal country, East Brady, Pennsylvania, about 70 miles outside of Pittsburgh. He is one of 5 Hall of Fame quarterbacks from the same region.
You got Joe Montana, me, like a Joe Namath, and Johnny Unitas, and Dan Marino.
Today, former Sugar Bowl MVP Chad Kelly is visiting his uncle.
My life just smacked him upside his head.
Yeah.
I was a Steeler fan growing up, of course, and my idol was Terry Bradshaw on the field, Joe Namath off the field. I think everybody out there knows why. That was back in the day where we were out in the backyard. I would be, lead my team down the field with 2 minutes to go to the Super Bowl, and the dreams of playing professional football, more for me than anything, was being able to take care of mom and dad.
Moments ago, he arrived, Jim Kelly, along with Ralph Wilson, now holding up the number 12 jersey, which he's going to be wearing for the Buffalo Bills.
Chad Kelly was born in Western New York. Number 12 became his godfather. You were just a toddler when your uncle's NFL career was coming to an end. What are your earliest memories about your Uncle Jim?
Earliest memories were probably pictures.
When you were growing up, it was Bills, Bills, Bills all the time. Just tell me a little bit about, growing up, with your uncle's career just recently over in Western New York.
I mean, he doesn't know this, but, I was so scared just of calling him on the phone.
Why were you afraid to call him?
He was like a superhero, He literally was a superhero.
Did you try to be like your uncle?
I definitely wanted to be able to, be more of a runner.
He was a lot better athlete than I was. Yeah, I mean, he ran a 4.6. I ran a 4.3 in a 30. One of the things with Chad is when we put him into the pump, pass, and kick, I competed in it, and I never won it. He's the only kid to win it not once, not twice, but 4 times.
My football goal is hopefully get drafted in the NFL and be just as good as my uncle, if not better.
But the journey didn't go as planned.
He's been a very vocal quarterback. It's no secret that he wasn't coming there to sit on the bench.
Big part of this position is maturity and leadership.
Clemson quarterback Chad Kelly has been dismissed from the program.
Some things that I shouldn't be doing, I shouldn't have did.
Over the weekend, Kelly was arrested after police say he got into a late-night fight with bouncers at Encore Bar in downtown Buffalo.
You knew there were times that you, in your words, tarnished the Kelly name.
Yeah, I think I just tried being a tough guy. I remember growing up and, people talking crazy about, my uncle or my father. I had to learn the hard way that I can't react. I gotta think before I react.
And the Ole Miss Rebels are going to beat Bama for the first time in Tuscaloosa since 1988.
As a quarterback,
Yep.
as a Kelly, there's a different type of pressure, right?
Ole Miss with a dominant performance over Oklahoma State, 48-20. They are the All-State Sugar Bowl champions.
If I don't do what I did, he's hearing all about it. Our family and friends are hearing all about it. There's a different type of pressure.
The Denver Broncos select Chad Kelly.
If you take out the medical and the character, he's a first or second round quarterback all day long.
I never wanted to put that pressure on him, but he already knew that, playing football, wearing number 12, having that name, that's going to follow him everywhere he goes.
The Broncos have released quarterback Chad Kelly in the wake of his arrest for criminal trespassing.
On Tuesday night at Von Miller's party, do you need to get blackout? Do you need to get so destroyed you're muttering to yourself?
Was there ever times you wanted to be anonymous, a little more anonymous than you were?
Yeah, of course, but it comes with it.
John Elway, the general manager, had stuck his neck out a little bit to draft Kelly, so there was a little bit of anger.
Were there times that you had to give him tough love?
But you don't want to be too hard on him. You want him to grow up, you want him to learn. Sometimes you have to learn the hard way. We all have.
Chad Kelly hasn't been in the NFL since 2020. He spent some time in Scuba, Mississippi, population 732, on the coaching staff of East Mississippi Community College.
I got to see how guys worked, and I got reminded of, man, you worked so hard to get to this point. Why would you just say enough's enough when you have an opportunity to go play again?
Toronto may only be a 2-hour drive from Buffalo, but for Chad, it feels like a different world. Here, there is no past, only a future.
I'm more focused than I've ever been.
In his second CFL season, Chad Kelly has been named starting quarterback of the 2023 Toronto Argonauts.
To be honest with you, I would not be doing this interview if he was in the same situation that he was in a couple of years ago. I wouldn't have wanted to do it. There's times that he did not listen to Uncle Jim, but I think he understands he don't need to listen to Uncle Jim. He just needs to, in his own mind, take care of his own business. Chad has all the potential to be able to come out of this on top. It's up to him. It's not up to Uncle Jim anymore. It's totally in his shoulders, but I do have confidence that he can do it.
Whether it's partying or people, the 29-year-old says he has eliminated the distractions in his life.
Getting rid of the distractions is not just a once in a day or once, every couple weeks or month or year. It's every day. Sometimes it can get really hard, but you have a great support group and family and friends to lean on, no matter if you're not in NFL or if you're in NFL. I've also had an opportunity to really study myself internally, the past 2 years, investing in my mental health. I think I've just been blessed to be in a situation where I've been able to grow.
You went from college to last November without having an offense in your hands when it mattered. And you got one when it mattered as much as it can ever matter in football. Fourth quarter, championship game, trailing by 6.
A quarterback changes well for Toronto with Kelly in. And that one is complete. Kelly's out slinging it right now. Couple of completions.
He looks sharp coming off the bench.
I couldn't believe the situation I was in, that I was getting to play for the Grey Cup in my first year.
And that was the follow-through by McLeod Bethel-Thompson. They were taping his thumb.
I'm the backup quarterback, and like Uncle Jim always says, you're one play away, right?
2nd and 15, Chad Kelly. Close to 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Tries to take off, and he does. Kelly's still going, and a big first down.
This is a great run by Chad Kelly.
I was 10 times more nervous for him than it was for me in Super Bowl 25 with 2 minutes to go in the game, having to lead my team down the field and getting field goal range to win.
A.J. Olette breaks free, has another touchdown. The dynasty is denied, and one of the oldest trophies in Canada's history will go to one of its oldest franchises. The Toronto Argonauts have won the 2022 Grey Cup.
I wanted to know where the Crown Royal was. I wanted to coach my nephew just won the Grey Cup. His mom and dad are so proud of him.
How many teams are now looking at Chad Kelly differently?
The story is not over. It's just getting started.